is a defensive midfielder. Saul is more of an attacking mid or distributing midfielder. Cats here looking to strike. So that was Alex Dilling, the striker, trying to take a shot on goal from about 30 yards out. And that's certainly within his range. Jalen Moore now settling it back out to the outside. And the Bobcats are trying to just string together some precise passes. Diaz had the ball taken away there from Braden Hale. And there's a tackle by Tariq Hall, but Saul Lopez there retaining possession. I have a difficult time discerning those twins. I know one of them has earrings, but they're not allowed to wear earrings out there on the pitch. And Saul had a headband on earlier, but I don't see that headband out there now. So Saul's 18. He's got gloves on. His brother Javi is number 8, and he doesn't have gloves. So that's one way I can tell them apart, I guess. They've got numbers on their back. Can you tell them apart if you see the twins together?
I just know that Saul wears a hat and Javi does not.
Oh, that's a good trend to know as well. So a bit of a shove there, and no call by the official. And then finally a call. So it was Alex Dilling there at midfield who was taken down from behind. So the Cats will have a direct kick. Well, there's a chance from Alec Rodriguez. He just blasts that one way high over the crossbar. Some good work there up top by McKay Whites. So the senior, a transfer. His sister, a junior, Maddie White's a great contributor on the girls' soccer team. So the Whites family making an impact here on Cienega Soccer. Both players helping to lift their teams into the postseason. And it's interesting because McKay, pretty solid guy, a little bit taller, obviously, than his sister. And she's so slight of frame, and she was injured last night, and I want to report happily that Maddie White is A-OK. She said she felt kind of like her left hip kind of seize up on her. So she was knocked out of the game late last night, but she just played just absolutely fantastic. Saul weaving his way through traffic. He's got a chance now. Saul Lopez with a shot and a save by the keeper and cleared away, and Saul's frustrated with that opportunity. But a nice job there by Adrian Zajac to make a save. Boy, Saul just dribbled his way through traffic and uncorked the shot, but a nice save there by Zajac. All right, so slight technical difficulties. Thanks for sticking with us here on Bobcat TV. Flowing Wells up 1-0. It was a goal by Jose Diaz in the 4th minute of action. Moments ago, which you probably didn't see, Cienega's junior midfielder, Saul Lopez, weaving his way through traffic, uncorking a shot, but a great save by Flowing Wells keeper Adrian Zajac, the junior, who has 2 saves here early tonight. So the Cats here, well, that's certainly an optimistic sign here that the Cats have the ability to strike back. Another well-played ball here, and the Cats with another chance, but just off. But that was a beautiful pass. Again, I think that was from Whites. So McKay Whites with a nice touch pass going across from near wing over to the center of the field. The Cats are trying different combinations and trying to attack different tangents of the field. Jason Miller along with Morgan Campbell. Morgan, give us your early thoughts here on this match.
I'd say the game is pretty evenly matched with physicality and aggressiveness and intensity. The Cats are definitely looking to put one in the net. The early score didn't put them down any, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think that they're too dejected here. If anything, it may have stoked their intensity. So a stimulus to get these Cats firing on all cylinders, and they're really putting a lot of resolve and energy into their attack. So if anything, it may have woken them up, right? So it's not the way that I would like to be awoken. I don't want somebody throwing some cold water in my face at 5:30 in the morning, but that's what happened here. The Cavs striking first in the 4th minute of play, and it was Jose Diaz with a blast. Cats tonight, starting lineup, we've got Nick Dunaway, 0-1 at keeper. And then on the back line, it's Jacob McCauley, number 9, the junior, number 13, Jalen Moore, Braden Hale, and Eric Alvarado. And then in the center, defensive mid, Javi Lopez, number 8, the junior, Alec Rodriguez, 19, the junior, Saul Lopez, the twin brother of Javi, number 18, at the attacking mid, McKay Whites on the left wing, number 23, the senior, Alex Dilling, number 14, the striker, the senior, and Owen Slattery, number 10, on the right wing, the senior. So there's the Cats lineup. I'll talk to you about Flowing Wells here when we have an opportunity. Cabs in navy with gold numbers, making a short trek from Flowing Wells High School. And here come the Cats now with a chance. Keeper comes off his line and does a good job. So Adrian Zajac very quickly moving out there to snuff out that opportunity from Cienega. And a strong punt here from Zajac. Jacob McCauley there off of his foot here, playing with Javi. Alec Rodriguez over to McKay Whites. And it goes out of bounds here off of McKay. Now, here's the question, Morgan. So they're calling a foul here on Jalen Moore. Now, if you hit the ball or if you strike the ball first, even if you make contact, it shouldn't be a foul. Is that correct?
Correct. It shouldn't be, but, I mean, it's really up to the ref's opinion on what they think it best suits the call. So
is it a safety, like a potential safety issue, or it's just a pure judgment call there or interpretation by the official?
It's a
interpretation.
Very
good. All right, there's Nick Dunaway corralling that shot from way outside. A bit of a shove there at midfield. And here comes Alec Rodriguez, 19, finding some space here and taking a shot from outside. So maybe a little bit ambitious. It's a shot on goal officially, but an easy chance there for Adrian Zajac to handle. Maybe a little bit closer to get within striking distance here for the Cats. McKay White's now with a run. Coming near wing. Nice move there. And a good defensive play late by Andres Castro to snuff that out. And McKay holding on to, it looks like, his right ankle. There was some definite contact there. A clash of shins. And McKay's calling for a sub here. So a nice job of recovery by Andres Castro, because McKay Whites did have a nice opportunity for a moment. The window was open and it shut very quickly. And we'll see who the Cienega Bobcats go to. Looks like it's Tyler Stockdale. So I can recognize those platinum blonde locks from across the field here. That's a new look for, it's a good look for him, I would say as well. So Stockdale, 15, the junior, coming out onto the pitch, replacing McKay Whites. Whites will get some treatment here. The trainer from Cienega, Kyle Bowen, will be attending to him, and hopefully he can get him back and running here pretty quickly. Stockdale made an impact on the JV last year. Rodriguez trying to get a shot off, could not. And now Alex Dilling is doing some work here through traffic. And he unleashes a shot. It was a good blast there. Despite being harassed by a pair of defenders, it was Alberto Villegas and Edgar Ruiz who were both there sandwiching him. But a good opportunity there from Rodriguez to uncork that shot. Side of the post, but it had good velocity. Tough too, and you know Morgan save.
Yeah, when it clear out as best as you see the ball, but they don't exactly listen all the time. So.
And here comes Flowing Wells now with a chance. Adam Rivera with a shot on goal, and we'll call that a save for Nick Dunaway. So his first save, and a relatively easy one for him. Saul Lopez in the center of the field, working his way through traffic, goes far side. Good to hear the Cats communicating with one another. You hear a lot of chatter here, players calling for the ball and making some verbal communication. Quick throw in here. And Saul with a header. The Cats are signaling for a corner. The official on the far side, the linesman on the far side of the field, late in getting there, but he is calling for a corner kick. So maybe some lobbying effective there by the Bobcats. And it's their first corner kick. Ball cleared by Flowing Wells. Morgan, could you tell who took that corner from Cienega? I can't identify that player across the way.
I believe it's number 7.
All right, so 7 is Oscar Gomez. I'm not sure if he's out there, but we'll try to piece it together here. There's Saul. Tyler Stockstill, nice little pass. And a nice defensive play by Angel Martinez to deflect the shot from Alex Stilling. So it'll be another corner kick opportunity here for the Cats. Their second corner in the last minute. And you're right, it's 7, Oscar Gomez. So Oscar's out there on the pitch, the senior number 7. And his first try was on the ground. This one's a little bit higher with some loft to it. Gets through everybody. And is cleared out by Flowing Wells. And now a chance here with some speed on the far side with Jose Diaz. And a foot race there with Jalen Moore. And it's out on Diaz. Diaz scored in the 4th minute of action. It's an unbelievable play. Goal kick that traveled 75 yards down the field. And it turned into a breakaway for Diaz, which he converted into a goal in minute number 4 of action. Tyler Stockstill sends one long down the near hash and easily fielded there by Adrian Zajac, the junior goalkeeper from the Caballeros. The Cabs coming in, 14-5-2 record. They are seeded number 13 in the tournament, but seedings really don't mean that much. The Bobcats coming in as the 4th seed. Season here for Pezer with a nice flick it out to the far side to Oscar Gomez, and it was intercepted there by a defender. And now Tariq Hall weaving his way through traffic. Alec Rodriguez, one of the captains. And now the Cats will reset. Jacob McCauley trying to send one to the opposite field. Saul Lopez. Over to Oscar Gomez. Back to Saul. Ball taken away. Boy, the Cabs fans are vocal. A small contingent, but a rowdy and boisterous contingent for sure. The ball gets past Jacob, but it skids out of bounds, so the Cats will have a throw in here. We're in minute number 21 of action, and Flowing Wells is up 1-0. Alex Stilling with a chance. Javi Lopez, nice job there, shielding the defender. Patient. Patient again. Oh, the left foot. And it was deflected by Andres Castro, who just stood there. But a nice job by Saul Lopez, or Javi Lopez, to dribble his way through traffic, very patiently looking for a shot. Well, we've seen Castro, one of the defensive captains from Flowing Wells, making some sterling plays on defense early here. The last line of defense, as Javi Lopez dribbled his way through about 4 players before uncorking. Very patient. How hard is that to be patient to unleash or uncork that shot?
It's got to be incredibly hard. Once you get down there, you just want to get it in the net as fast as you can, and that patience had to come from somewhere. I don't know where.
But signs of cover. There's some solid chances. yesterday, and he said, look, sterling season here. The Cats looking to, they have high aspirations of advancing deep here in the 5A state playoffs. Down 1-0. Here we are on the 22nd? My math is bad. 23rd minute of action here. Nice job there by Saul. Oh, a little trip there. Nearly dangerous as he almost spilled onto the track. And a shove there from Cienega. The ref's letting him play. And that was a pretty violent collision. Jalen Moore colliding with Jose Diaz. Jalen may have hurt himself a little bit in that process. And it's a direct kick here for Flowing Wells. Andres Castro takes it, sends it across to the far wing. There's a shot from way outside, about 40 yards out, and a save by Nick Dunaway. Luis Abales with the shot, and Nick Dunaway with his second save. Well, it's not cold, but it's chillier than it was last night. It does feel a little bit cooler than it does last night. But still, unseasonably warm weather here in Vail. And the fans are thankful for that. And I think the players are too. A lot of players out there with short sleeves, some with some light long sleeve shirts. Oh, nice little back pass there. And that was cleared out by Braden Hale. To take that. And him. Making his nifty moves on the near sideline. Boy, some tumbling here. I don't know if it's shoving or tumbling, flopping, or theatrics, or some combination thereof. And it's going to be a foul here against Cienega. We've seen a couple of cabs taking spills as they've been tossed to the turf. Edgar Ruiz there doing a front somersault. And it will be a direct kick here for Andres Castro. Who sets the ball up here at his own 40. So 24 minutes into the match. The left foot there showing some tremendous range. And the ball out by Cienega. Jalen Moore clearing it. So it'll be a throw-in here. Precarious situation here. A lot of these players have the ability to throw the ball to the center of the field. So there's just an easy toss there. Playing it to feet, Alberto Villegas, one of the captains, and it's off of Cienega. Jalen Moore again defending. So another throw in. Bobcats on their heels here defensively. Oh, here's a chance for Alex Dilling. Oh, Dilling taken out from behind there. That's a foul, certainly. Luis Abales on the foul. Unfortunate for Cienega because they had something cooking here, even at midfield. And now there's a card. So there's the yellow card to Alberto Villegas, and it was for words. So the official, very quick there to pull the yellow card. So Alberto, the senior, will take a seat here. Oh, were there two yellow? I just heard the referee here. Did he say there's a yellow here and a yellow there?
I'm not sure. I know there was definitely a yellow for Flowing Wells.
May have misheard him, but it's interesting. You can hear the official all the way from up here on top of the press box. And the Cabs here subbing in. It's number 6, Brian Lucero, the junior defender. That's some good defense there from Flowing Wells. Oh boy, and a late kick there in frustration by Luis Abales. Sewell sends it to the center of the field. Alec Rodriguez in traffic. Now Alex Dilling in traffic. And taken away by Flowing Wells. Some jostling there, some hand checking. A little bit of tugging on the jersey. These players harass one another. Good effort there by Alex Dilling. And now here's Stocksdale. Oh, he had a chance there. He was just trying to flick it to himself, turn and fly, and just slightly errant. Jalen Moore with the header. That's a long kick from Andres Castro, and Castro may have been the assist man on that goal kick from earlier. That would be my guess. He's been taking the direct kicks. So we'd have to go back and look at the tape. But I'm taking an educated guess here, using my Sherlock Holmes deductive reasoning and saying that it's Andres Castro with the assist. There's a shot. Alec Rodriguez blasting that one way high over the crossbar. And he grabs his head with both of his hands in frustration there. Second time we've seen him do that here. 12-12 left in the first half. 1-0 Flowing Wells. Heroes make a substitution. And it's number 10, Alberto Villegas, coming back in. Difficult chance there. Nick Dunaway comes out and corrals that. That was dangerous. Villegas back on the field. He was the player who got the yellow card. Stocksdale there, and a nice tackle made by Brian Lucero. The Cats playing without McKay Whites, who their own. Come in from and for the Cats, it's number 16. That's Hiroto Harris. I believe the younger brother of Akira Harris, the great Bobcat player from last year, who graduated as a senior. So here's Hero, sending one long down the far wing. Promising opportunity for the Cats. Oh, a flick here. And a beautiful defensive play from Florida to save a goal. Tell if it was number 12, Angel. For Andre. That was a goal save. And it was a good shot. Speed. Just enough to deflect it. It hit. And out of bounds. To that fan saying you got to. There's no defensive play to the greatest defensive plays I've ever seen. So 8 minutes on the clock and running here in the first half. Flowing Wells up 1-0. It was a goal in the 4th minute by Jose Diaz. Andres Castro served him from afar with a long distance telegraph for 75 yards that Diaz has blasted into the net off of the hands of Nick. Quick touches. Alec Rodriguez with a nifty. Javi taking a stab at it. Jalen heads it back here, looking for Oscar. And we have a corner kick. So another corner for the Cats. I think their 3rd corner. I think Flowing Wells has 2 corner kicks. Nice move by Alec Rodriguez, but the ball played a little bit too far from him. Now Flowing Wells with a potential chance, and the ball skips out of bounds off Jose Diaz. There's Tyler Braun, number 5, the junior transfer in the match. He's got the orange cleats. He's there at left back there. See, Jalen could have let that one slip out of bounds, but he was just anxious to clear it. So it'll be a throw in here deep for Flowing Wells. And another sub coming in here for the Cavs. Looks like it's number 3. That's Jonathan Rozier, senior defender. 35th minute of action, 1-0 Flowing Wells. Trip or flop? Either way, writhing in pain, it's number 16, Luis Jaramillo. Or actually, that's 15, Edgar Ruiz. Senior midfielder. And if it's takedown of the box, it's a PK. So we're looking at a penalty kick situation here?
We're looking right outside the box.
Okay, right outside the box. Okay, so it'll be a direct kick here from the 18 for Flowing Wells. The Bobcats setting up a wall, and the official telling of some distance here, some separation. There, Andres Castro, that kick. So you can go upper right corner or upper left corner. Oh, tricky. Oh, that was very difficult. Bit of trickery there. It with the left foot by Cienega. Footer. Right footer. And now a corner for Flowing Wells. Their third corner of the match. Goes all the way across through the box. Cats desperate to clear. Difficult shot there. Off the football goalpost, the left goalpost. And it looked promising for the Cavs. Cienega is moving forward now. Alberto Villegas taking that shot. It looked pretty good. And now Flowing Wells with a chance here. Coming near side to Adam Rivera. And he lost the ball, and now Cienega quickly attacking back. And it's sent long here. The keeper will come out, Adrian Zajac, and handle that. So 37 minutes in. Oh, clear shove there. Javi Lopez shoved from behind by Alberto Villegas. Direct kick here for the keeper. Cienega. Impatient. See that as well. So you've seen clears, and you're right. It's here handled Rodriguez looking to connect with the hero. Neither. And then he just lost possession. And here comes Braden Hale coming back the other way. Cats with 25 seconds. And then Flowing Wells is sending the ball long here. And content to just send it long and have a 1-0 lead going into the locker room at halftime. Nice diving header there, and then a defensive play on the ground. And tallied on the scoreboard in terms of getting the second half.
I definitely think one will get to the ball, but other than that, I think they've got it.
It's very easy to, oh, you should be patient, stay calm, but relax a little bit. and have trust in their. I mean, these kids, they play soccer year round. They play club. I'm sure that these Cienega players are familiar with Flowing Wells players just from club soccer, and some of them may play on the same teams. And they've gone through these motions, right? So at some point it becomes muscle memory, and you know exactly how you're supposed to strike the ball, but the moment, the pressure of the situation, and the intensity and the stakes are so high that some match here, spirited competition, clean, right? Relatively equal, right? Nick Dunaway had 8-minute intermission here left in halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back for the second half. You're watching exclusive coverage of the 5A state playoffs, Cienega and Flowing Wells from Cienega High School on Bobcat TV. Back in 8. All right. Special guest on the mic. Number 5. Is that right? Back?
Yes.
Is that the right
outside
term?
back.
Outside back. Right here, Haley Harris. 7. Are you 7?
Hello.
And you're a sophomore. Of you here in action. So you're making a debut as a guest commentator on Bobcat TV. We're thankful for you. So
Honored, pleasured.
Morgan Campbell, along with Talia Williamson and Jason Miller, and the Cats here down 1-0. So Talia, I'll ask you, what do the Cats have to do here to put one in the nets here and tie this match up?
I think the Cats have to sustain the ball. They need to get up, connect passes, and essentially get a goal.
Yeah, and they had some good opportunities in the first half. I can hear you out of breath a little bit. You ran up those stairs, didn't you? See,
yeah.
if you, and I can only tell from experience because I think I was covering a PGA Tour event like at the Tucson Omni National, and I ran from like hole 1 to hole 9, and I got there, and they're like, you're going on in like a minute, and then I was just like, I can't catch, you can't catch your breath. Like, you cannot catch your breath and talk, so breath here.
Thank you.
We'll, you Cats have to 5-6 passes and then take a strike or take a shot. I think that's true. The Bobcats have.
I don't think so. I think everyone who came off at the half.
I'm going to throw one out here telepathically to Jack Ayers. Josh Farr, the great AP, is it AP Physiology? Like, I know he's right in the department at Cienega High School. At line. Morning, I don't even know. My fault. Here, trying to string it together. Third side. So he's got 5 saves now for the match. The Bobcats, conversely, have made a change at goalkeeper. Coming in at keeper is number 00, Mateo Desmet. So 00, he's licensed to kill. He's out there taking the turn of Nick Dunaway, who played well in the first half. Anybody who's 00 really joke they're licensed to kill. They're not really licensed to kill. Well, all right, so here for Braden Hale, senior. Get in really close to Edris, number 19, and you seem to be in good. So that's that magnificent season, and we're so proud of you. So I've got, and then I'm guessing of Maddie White. It's good to see siblings here. Who's foot left ankle. Teammate Andres. Be a foul, right? Is Andres Castro? What's that? I thought they did a good. There were no. Was a clean competitiveness on last night. Right?
Yep.
Oh, and they're also in Marine Cons in 6A. Save 6. And I know that CUSD is university splitting them apart. Catalina. The university there has some challenges.
Cienega girls soccer throw in, and that's an off.
This is Haley Harris.
We have a Cienega throw in from wide, try to flick on.
Large clearance.
Back by the Bobcats. Looks like we have a sub for Flowing Wells.
Samuel.
Great tackle by number 20, Braden Hale, but the ball is played out of bounds for a Flowing Wells throw-in, the halfway mark. Again, great tackle, one, but played in for Flowing. Great ball played by the defense to deny Cienega the Wells goes on the count.
With 24 minutes left in the second.
Squads, but 5 minutes in. And it looks like there's a Flowing Wells player down right now at about the halfway mark. Can't tell who it is yet, but it looks like he's grabbing his leg.
Maybe the knee.
This is a good time for the Bobcats to get together and look for ways to capitalize. Looks out on Jose. Cienega boys are looking for a big win here against Flowing Wells. They recently won region champs after a win over Ironwood Ridge. So we're back to play here at Cienega. Cienega trying to play out of the back. Gains possession at half. Oh, just the Cienega goal. Combined at half. The ball's played out of Flowing Wells' goal. Number 9, Jacob McCauley gains possession. Braden Hale.
Nice touch.
Braden Hale, number
20.
Number 20, excuse me, he was just fouled on Flowing Wells 45. Cienega's pressing high.
They'll look to get in on this. Erupting from the crowd.
Cienega. Flowing Wells looks to capitalize on the counter.
Oh, a cheeky backheel pass by number 13.
Ooh, great ball played.
Just on the 25.
Number 14, Alex Dilling.
Down, fouled.
Is stopped.
My apologies.
That is Luis. They're looking to capitalize.
22 minutes left in the half.
But Flowing Wells gains possession.
They do. Right.
Save.
They're peppering him.
Looks on goal, but has more just won the ball. Flowing Wells. One back by Cienega. The twins, Javi and Saul, just try to connect there, but Saul was fouled again at Cienega's 35. Excuse me, Flowing Wells 35.
Again, Braden Hill stepping up.
Big header.
Flowing Wells taking their time to set up for this free kick.
Taking the kick, number 4, Andrew Castro.
Andrew Castro, captain for Flowing Wells. This for another goal.
Save.
Oh. Looks to be a Cienega throw at about the 40, at their own 40.
Another Cienega throw-in. Looks like Cienega's making a sub. Number 9, Jacob McCauley comes off for Cienega, and
Number 7, Oscar Gomez is off as well. On for the Bobcats are number 10, Owen Slattery, and number 6, Fernando Lucero.
number 10, Owen Slattery, is the captain for Cienega. He's a senior, too. He's come up big a few times this year. Let's hope for a goal right now. A goal or two.
Swung out wide to number 3.
Good. Owens played in.
Can he beat the defender?
Touch pass.
Crosses it up.
Cross.
One back
right
by
to the
Floyd
edge
Wells.
of the 18. No one
Big
there.
clearance by the center back.
Cienega is only holding 3 back right now, so this
Flowing-
is a great counter by Flowing Wells.
Looking to counter quickly.
Cut back.
Man open in the center.
One by Braden.
Flowing Wells is yelling for a foul, but to no avail. Nice flick. Alex Dilling looks to take on the sideline.
Alex Dilling just beat
Cross
2
it in.
defenders. He's stuck in the corner, though. He needs some help.
Crosses it
Still
up.
crosses it.
Great cross, but no one there to finish it.
Some miscommunication.
Again,
Good
Cienega
play.
is only holding 3 back in hopes of getting another goal. They just push the
Flying
4th
Wells.
defender back.
Nice
Ball
stop.
won by Braden. 2 there. Braden staying nice and calm there in the middle.
Quick feet by number 18, Saul Lopez.
Looks to be an injury on the field to stop the clock.
Looks like number 7 for Flowing Wells, Adam Rivera. With a win tonight, the Cats would play this Saturday. Saturday or Sunday? This weekend. They would play this weekend. They would look to play this weekend.
For the girls, we know we would have played Saturday, and we're not sure about the boys.
Still can come out with a win with 15 minutes and 27 seconds left.
Seems to be some confusion here on how the restart is going to go. The ref stopped the game and stopped the clock for a injury on Flowing Wells. Pretty sure he got up okay.
Again, Braden Hill with the long free kick.
Looking to
at
put
exactly
something on.
half.
We need something on this. Again, Braden Hill's the only one holding back for Cienega.
Ball up and over.
Deflection.
Oh, a nice shot,
Ooh.
but dealt with nicely by the Flowing Wells defender.
That was an attempted volley.
Cienega gains possession. Jalen Moore plays the
Just a
ball
play
down the
up.
line, but gained by Flowing Wells. Ball played down the line, but it is played out of bounds. After the Flowing Wells' second goal, it seemed to definitely change the pace of the game. Definitely lit a fire in both the Cienega boys and the Flowing Wells boys.
Free kick at the 30.
They've still got time.
Looks like Jalen just played the ball in. Braden got in on this one.
It's cleared by the Flowing Wells team.
Cienega just can't seem to get anything on these free kicks.
I think it's the big moon throwing both of us off. Just kidding.
Oh.
Ball played centrally, but there's no one there for Cienega. Owen
Number
Slattery
10,
with the
Owen
ball.
Slattery to pick it up.
Again, but won by Flowing Wells. Try to get a clearance, but blocked by Cienega.
Oh.
Calling a foul.
Foul called on number 20, Braden Hale.
Flowing Wells player down at the half.
Looks like the ref should stop the clock. Hasn't been stopped yet. And now he stops the clock. Wasted a good 10 seconds there, though, and that can make a huge difference. I know 12 seconds made a big difference in our game last night.
Definitely.
It was a free kick for us about the 40. It was close. We almost capitalized on it, but we couldn't get anything on it. It was a tough one last night, but we had a great season.
We had a good run, definitely.
First 1 week, no, top 8 bye week for state playoffs in Cienega history. So
we're making a lot of good moves.
yeah.
There is a wide open Flowing Wells player on the left wing
like
that
he's
no
gonna
one
play.
sees.
And he's not playing.
And he is
Oh,
played
he
in.
looks
He looked like he was off.
Oh.
Great save by Mateo, and the ball is rocketed over by Flowing Wells.
Field goal.
Definitely feel like that player was off, but
He looked off, but the ref didn't catch it, I guess.
great save by Mateo.
Mateo came out big on that one. It was a great save.
Good reaction.
A must-win for Cienega right here.
Cats must win this ball. Got to get their body on.
Big kick by Mateo.
Flicked. Oh, almost
Three
flicked.
Cienega players went for that.
And ooh.
Looks like Flowing Wells is dancing on the ball here tonight. They're having fun with
Cut.
it.
They're
Wow, that's a great
Way
tackle
to
by
get
number
back.
6 on Cienega. Flowing Wells gains possession again, but Cienega won the
on the
ball
count-
on the counter.
nice
Great ball
split,
played in through.
but he can't get.
Oh! Cienega player just got hit in the head, but Owen Slattery
Got
had the
cleared-
chance.
Got cleared by.
Oh,
the
there's a
keeper.
wide open
Played in.
shot. Oh,
that
and that's
might
a
be
foul.
PK. That is
That's
a
a PK for Cienega.
Penalty
Looks
kick
like it's
for
in the
Cienega
box.
Bobcats. Won by number 6, Fernando Lucero.
Cienega definitely picked up the pace right there.
Yep, that's what we need this entire game is a high-paced game.
That ref did a good job playing advantage. Opportunity
For
looks to be down after.
Uh,
that was a
tough
lot.
for sure. Get stopped with again with Flowing Wells up 2-0. Can't tell who is getting escorted off the field right now, but we'll let you know as soon as we know.
Might be one of the twins. Looks to be taken.
Yep. Flowing Wells player seems to be arguing it's the right call. Here we go. The Flowing Wells keeper. Cienega just has to.
All right, this is the Cienega defender seeking to get a goal.
Wells players.
Own half, like recover. Thrown out by the Flowing Wells keeper. A bounce and won by Braden Hale.
Foul called on Cienega at the 50.
That was a great win by
He
Cienega.
went in a little
Senior
quick.
captain number 20, Braden Hale. He's had a great game tonight. Lots of big wins there in the back. Great ball played in again by Flowing Wells.
Header won by Jalen Moore. They'll
And-
look to clear it up, but deflection. It is left open in the box, but it's a goal kick. Cienega's hustling now.
Looks like number 15, Tyler Stockdale, came in for the injured player. Still not sure who went out for Cienega.
Kind of took an awkward bounce there, but it's out again for a Cienega throw.
Cienega is high pace right now, trying to get anything in they can.
A huge sense of urgency. A flick, another flick.
Taken on.
Saul into
So
space.
in, but a shot
Shot.
by Alex.
Deflected.
Seems like Talia and Haley Harris are on the same page right here.
Quick feed
Need to
by
disconnect
Saul
here.
Lopez.
Simple.
Chipped over by Eric Alvarado.
Oh, great
Header
flick in.
flick.
Nice clearance. Oh, and the ref too.
The
Yeah,
ref
that
avoiding
was,
that ball.
Oh, Josh Aros with the jukes.
Looks like
A nice-
we need a little bit of off-the-ball movement by Cienega here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No complacency.
One again by number
Eric
outside
looking
back.
for a player
Eric
open.
Played centrally.
Looks like they're
Clearance
forcing the
up.
ball a little
Yeah.
bit too much on Cienega's end.
Eric Alvarado with the throw.
I think we've all been there trying to force the ball a little bit. Oh, great ball
Played
in.
out wide. Can
Owen
get there?
saved the
Yes.
ball. It's in.
Cross
Oh.
back in. One back again by Saul. Dancing on the line. Back to Owen. He's
Offsides.
offsides. And Flowing Wells now looks to make a substitution.
Definitely should have looked for the cross there.
Got about 9 minutes left in this game.
Tensions are high.
Ball won by Tyler in the defense.
Josh Eros, nice touch. Played into number 6, Fernando. Ooh. Just taking a touch right around outside back.
Flowing Wells on the counter.
Cienega trying to get back.
Yeah.
Clearance by Jalen.
Tried to have some combo play there, but couldn't quite get there. Cienega looking to find their space. Good tackle.
Throw Flowing Wells.
Flowing Wells subbing. Looks like 2 players are coming in. Going off for Flowing Wells is number 5.
They don't have a number. He's not on the roster.
Looks like we have an incorrect roster here, so we're not sure who that is.
Oh, well, number 6, Brian Lucero. And on number 7, Adam Rivera.
And we missed the other player.
Sorry about that.
Shot.
Volley shot by number 9,
Saved by
Jose
Mateo.
Diaz. Large punt out wide to
That's
Tyler.
a great ball.
A flick off of blue. Cienega throw.
It's getting a little chilly out here in Vail.
Another Cienega throw at about the 25-yard line.
Looks like there's a Flying Wells player on the floor. The ref just stopped the clock. Looks like it could be a cramp, maybe. He went down like it was a cramp. Again, 7 minutes, 30 seconds left here.
There's still time for the Cats. Goals are scored quick in soccer.
And it's hard, though. When you're down, you just got to be resistant and keep fighting. It's a bit windy, too, here.
Cienega Sports Med coming through, checking in on the Flowing Wells player.
Cienega Sports Med did a great job with girls soccer this year. They were always there helping us out. They were always part of our cheers, our Cats on Threes, our pregame jams. They were a big part of our program this year.
Big presence on the Cienega High School campus.
Yeah, that's true. They're a big presence not only for soccer, but for all the sports, football, basketball. I know boys basketball has a big game up tomorrow for their senior night.
7 p.m. versus
Ironwood.
Ironwood Ridge. Got to keep winning these games for them to go to playoffs. They had a great win last night against Buena,
They did.
the number 2 seed in the basketball.
And it was an away game, too.
An away game, too. Big presence by Jordan Green, scoring 24 points.
Definitely a rocky season, but hopefully they're back on their winning streak.
Yep.
No jinx.
All right. Looks
I know.
like the
Knock on
Flowing
wood,
Wells-
Talia.
Looks like the Flowing Wells players escorted off the field. On for him is number 8, Luis Albelais. I'm sorry if I
Butchered that one.
Yeah, that was rough, but okay.
So looking for a big throw in here.
By
Cienega
Jalen
players
Moore.
are almost looking like it's a
Corner
corner.
kick.
Big
There it
throw.
is.
Big throw, great throw. Get
Hit
your
a
head
flick.
on that. Nope.
Cleared.
Flowing Wells won that one. But
Tyler,
great hustle by
Double
Cienega.
team. Double team to win the ball back.
Trying to keep possession. On
Hey,
the
that's
run.
Alex towards the center of the field.
Great ball in.
Shot.
Shot.
And
Saved.
saved by the keeper.
Flowing Wells keeper coming up big tonight. Total of 13 saves so far.
Cienega's shots have been mostly on the ground. Trying to gain back possession. Ball out. Cienega throw.
Tensions are getting a little bit high here at this game. Parents from both sides are very anxious for this one.
Played out wide.
It's a great ball.
Hero looks for the
One
split.
more.
Oh, that's a great.
Tyler
Oh,
offside.
called off. That's 2 offsides calls for Cienega that were one that they did score on and the other that was a good scoring opportunity. Gotta watch that. Flowing Wells playing that offside trap very well.
Yeah, the Flowing Wells defense has come up big a lot of times tonight.
Definitely.
Earlier in the game, the slide to prevent the goal from Cienega. And again, they just do a really good job of recovering for each other.
Short pass.
High press by Cienega
Flowing Wells doing a good job keeping possession. Ball played wide.
to number 18. Beaten. Oh, almost.
Definitely out.
Whoa,
Cienega with the throw.
whoa,
Let the
whoa,
ball
whoa.
go. Yeah.
Looks like Flowing Wells is trying to kill a little bit of time here. Tensions are getting high on the field too, looks like.
Yeah. A little over 5 minutes left in this big game for Cienega Bobcats. Oh, a little nutmeg down the sideline. And a foul. Possibly. Yeah.
Foul on Cienega. Big
Great.
win by Braden.
Large throw by Jalen.
Getting back in, getting in front of that ball.
Cienega ball boys doing a good job. Transition.
Trying to get some.
The corner.
1, 2, 3, 4. In the box to
Ish.
line.
Cutting.
Trying to cut in. Double teams. Another throw.
Suspect. Looks like he should have been going Cienega's way, but he called it.
Flank.
It's not enough.
No Cats there to react.
Defender and no
The players higher.
box. Can no.
Shot.
Come up big a couple times. Again, Flowing Wells take the clock here at
Trying to
Cienega
take
High
space.
School.
Looks for the
Number
cross,
14,
pulls back.
possibly crossing soon.
That's a cross. Oh, Tyler's wide open back post, but just not enough on the ball. Oh, foul. Cienega has, again, 2 minutes to put something in.
Looks to be on the 10, maybe? Nope.
Yeah, just
Whoa.
wide on the line. Can he get a touch on it?
Oh, he had it beat, but not enough on that ball. Jalen won
Header
that.
won by Jalen.
Looks like we have a
Flowing
Flowing
Wells
Wells
player
player down.
Again, on the same page.
Haley Harris and I on the same page tonight.
Ball played in.
Oh,
central
Alex.
Field. This could be a shot.
Shot.
It is deflection.
Deflected.
Just wide.
Should be
It's
a corner.
Should
Should
corner
be a corner,
kick.
yes.
That's a corner.
kick.
We got 1 minute left here in
A minute, 20
Cienega.
seconds. I would imagine that they are setting everyone up.
They got to send everybody up right now.
Flowing Wells number 11 is hobbling at half, but the ref is not calling it.
Seems to be okay.
He's all right.
Only 1 minute left here. Cienega hasn't gotten anything on it yet. Going to take the corner right now.
This is big.
Got to finish this.
Have to capitalize. The cross is in.
Oh.
Not enough on that
Headed
ball.
wide. 50 seconds left in the game.
Looks like we have a sub here for Flowing Wells.
Off is Tariq Hall, and on for the Caballeros is number 2, Levi Cruz.
Flowing Wells parents and fans all getting excited here at Cienega. But
30
30
less than 30
seconds.
seconds
Gain
left.
of possession.
Can the Bobcats get one in?
another big
Tyler.
20 seconds, and we have a free kick here for Cienega.
Ref might want to stop the clock. 15, 14. Take this quickly.
Looks like Braden Hale is going in for this. 9, 8,
Not even
7,
asking for
running.
10.
6.
Played in. Saved by the keeper.
Saved by the keeper.
That was a solid hit.
Looks like that's going to be it for
2-0.
Cienega.
2-0. Cienega falls to Flowing Wells.
Cienega Soccer would just like to say we're really proud of the Cienega boys. They had a great season.
Regional champs.
Regional
That's a great
champs.
accomplishment.
I don't think they've ever been regional champs before, so it was a great accomplishment.
Had a great season.
Flowing Wells taking over the field. They're clearly happy.
We wish Flowing Wells the best of luck with the rest of their season.
Yeah.
Nothing
Definitely
but
a
love
rough
for
one.
our Cienega boys
Bobcats.
soccer.
You guys did great. But this is a tough night. All the seniors, their last game, last time on the Cienega pitch.
Yeah, it was definitely tough after our loss last night. It was
Yes.
heartbreaking. Lots of tears, but it'll be all right. Well, again, from Michaela Idris here, Cienega soccer player, ex-Cienega soccer player.
Oh, don't
Aw.
say that. Do not
Come
say
on,
that.
Mickey.
All right, thank you guys. Have
Thank
a
you
great
so
night.
much.
Love you, boys. Soccer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll just chime in with my last sentiments here. You girls did a great job. Thanks for spelling in here. I hope it buoyed your spirits and gave you a lift here emotionally, because you girls had such a beautiful season. The boys had such a majestic run here, and it just ended suddenly against the Cabs of Flowing Wells. It was Jose Diaz in the 4th minute on a long-distance assist from the great defender, the junior, Andres Castro. And then in minute number 60, it was Alberto Villegas on a header. And then Flowing Wells nearly had a 3rd goal on a beautiful combination. So it just seemed as if the Cabs had better, stronger chances. And the Cats certainly played their hearts out here. So just want to congratulate the Cienega Bobcats and Coach Dean Norris on a beautiful season. And these Cats, they'll be back next year. I mean, they're losing seniors, right? So I definitely want to recognize Oscar Gomez and Owen Slattery, Andres Saldana, Alex Dilling, and Braden Hale, Tanner Hughes, Jaron King, McKay Whites. McKay went out with an injury earlier today, and that was a factor, certainly. The starting left wing went out with what appeared to have been a right ankle injury, and he was not to return. So the older brother of Maddie Whites, the great, also in her right, a wing for the girls soccer team, who just played tremendously last night. So again, I want to congratulate the boys from Cienega High School, ending the season with a 9-3-1 record. And then Flowing Wells, conversely, now they have 15 wins, 15-5-2 on the season, and they will advance to the next round of the 5A state playoffs. So I want to congratulate their coach, Edgar Venalonso. And then, again, the goals, Jose Diaz from Andres Castro, Alberto Villegas with the 2nd goal, 2-0. Final score here from Cienega High School. Friday night, we'll be out at the girls' basketball game from Boyd Baker Gymnasium on the campus of Cienega High School. It's senior night for those girls. So Wednesday, Lewis, Mackenzie Isom, and the rest of the seniors, Gwyneth McCormack, all the other seniors on that team will be recognized before the game. And Alyssa Lubin, Bobcat TV alum, will come back and call play-by-play and maybe do play-by-play and color on Friday night. So Friday night, 7 o'clock, tune in on Bobcat TV for the girls' basketball senior night. And again, I want to congratulate the Cienega Bobcats boys and girls programs, Amber Bender, the coach of the girls, and Dean Norris, the coach of the boys, and both teams, the athletes on both those squads for just a tremendous season. And then, again, congratulations to Flowing Wells here tonight, and best of luck in your run through the playoffs. Thanks for tuning in to our broadcast for the whole crew. And we had guest commentators out here tonight. So Michaela Idris and Talia Williamson and Morgan Campbell and Haley Harris. And our crew here tonight, Caitlin Matisco, Jacob Greenberg, Jory Paul, and Eva. It's Eva, what's your last name? Eva Mackesy. So I'm Jason Miller. Thanks for tuning in and listening to us on Bobcat TV. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.